Hello everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's another day and today I want to show you the best way to get proper skin tones, so stay glued to your screen and let's roll the intro. Alright, so today here with me we have this clip which would go through getting a proper skin tone. So let me find a good hero frame. I think this is good. So in this post clip, if I put this here, I'll put this on, which is our conversion, our CST. You can see is back, and then here we have our Senior film log and our film LUTs from inside of DaVinci. Now these two here are my normal conversion, which has adjusted our image better, soft highlights, and soft shadows. And then here I have the look I created. You can see just little change, and then lastly is another LUT I created which I applied. Now why do I say we want to fix skin tones? Fixing skin tones is one of the most important parts of color grading, and your skin tones are basically fixed from the beginning stage of your grade, not in between your grade. Sometimes the professionals try their best to make sure the skin tone looks good even before getting to the skin tone node. So when they get to the skin tone node, instead of enhancing, they control the skin tone. Now how is it done? It's basically using your white balance. Your white balance is where your skin tone is. So basically when a clip is being given for grade, and let's say with everything you've done, this is what you have from your conversion. One of the first things beginners like to do is, almost everybody now knows how to use the linear, so they come here, put this, and the first thing they have in mind is to start creating separation immediately by using the white balance. Now some push this far and maybe stop somewhere around like this. Now this is not bad, but you can see that you're already disturbing the skin tone. And if you have a correction like this, it is better to try not to even force the skin tone later on in the grade. If not, it's going to look dirty. But when you are pushing towards blue, one of the good things you could do is, after pushing towards blue, you could try to adjust to make sure your skin tone is having a little red in it. So you can see I pushed it towards magenta this way. You can see it here. So that's why we have the skin tone looking this way, like this, instead of pushing towards blue completely like this. You see, you're messing with the skin. Another thing to do is, not every grade needs color separation. Sometimes you need to know what the director wants or what the cinematographer was aiming for. So it might be that the cinematographer really wanted a warm look. So instead, you push it towards the warm side, and make sure as you push it to the warm side, you still have a proper skin look here. So as I push it this way, you can see that my skin is still looking good, but my image is still looking warm. So this is before and this is after. So why not I put back the LUT and let's see what it does. So this is my look. Now you can see even with the look, our skin is still sitting at a proper place. Now let's put the LUTs back on. So you can see even with the LUTs, we still have our skin sitting good. So what should we do? We can decide to say we want to reduce the intensity of the LUT, which is quite okay, and this is what we have. Now you see that the secret sauce to color grading depends first on your white balance and then your exposure. If I take the white balance off, see what we have here. If I put it back on, this is what we have, even with our LUTs. So imagine we decided to say we want to push this look towards blue. Can you see what's happening to the skin tone? Can you see? And then later on inside the grade, you try to maybe you would say, okay, you want to force the skin tone, but you're not getting the skin tone, so you have to come somewhere like this, and then you start to try adjusting. All these things just makes the grade to look dirty. So why not just have a proper skin tone from your white balance? The best and easy way. From your white balance, you have your good skin tones and you're good to go. So let's put our whole grade back, and imagine you push this towards red. Can you see the look we're having now? This is another look on its own. There's another look. So before and after, and you have this just with a good white balance, you are good to go. And you have this entire look to yourself. This is actually good to go. It tells a different type of story. Probably there's a story you want to tell. This goes. Skin tone is okay. So from here, you can decide to even work more on your skin tone, enhance it a little bit or control it. But just like I said, the pros make sure they get everything looking good before they even get to the skin tone node. So somewhere around here, let's say this is our skin tone node. Can you see any selection we make now is for the skin? This is a small selection, so that's why it's looking this way. If we now make it bigger, you see we can now control every aspect of what? The skin. So it means we can increase the saturation or what? Or we can reduce and increase. Can you see where we are now? This is also increasing saturation. We can decide to say we want to increase the luminosity or we want to reduce the lights in this grade. So can you see? Let's take this down a bit, and then we'll also take this down. So let's do before and after. Can you see the change? Now you can still bring down the saturation if you want, because I said what? It's more about control, not overdoing. So we stop somewhere around here. This is one look you've created. I'll grab a still of this, and then let's go back to our white balance. And you know what? Let's control our white balance to see another look that we can create. This is another look on its own. We grab a still of this. Let's still push. Can you see? Now this is another look we are creating, because why? The white balance helps you to keep your skin tone good. If we stop somewhere around here, we are still not far from the skin tone line. So you see, this is another skin we've created. So let's take this out and bring it back. Can you see it's still in control, looking good and beautiful? Let's push this up again a little bit. Let's make our image warm before and after. So with a good white balance like this, you can easily work on your image. This grade does not need me to do much, because my conversion and the LUT has done a lot for me, plus my look. So here I just want to work on her face. I would like to use the curves instead. Here, something like this. Good. And just to have a good control on her skin. So because I don't want to overdo this. Can you see? So I did not even try to stress this grade. With this, I have a good look already that I think works for me and for probably maybe what I'm trying to show. It's a golden hour, but I still want the grains to show. I could decide to still just bring down the saturation of my greens a little bit, because I don't want it to be much, and maybe just the hue of my green. Can you see what's happening? And with this, can you see the image we have here looking what? Looking beautiful. If I take this off, this is how it looks. It's still not bad. It's looking good. But with everything we have here, with this you have a good grade already. Probably a selection that I would want to make if this is only the part that needs to be on screen. If this is the only part that needs to be on screen, then it's good. I can adjust my selection like this, and then invert this, go to my curves, and go to my yellow, and I want to control other yellows that are around her, and make sure that the yellow that pops out the most is the one she has on her. That's why I say it's all about what? All about control. So let me make sure my control is good. So before, after, before, after, before, after. So you can see everything here is what is all about control. So if I put back my, my node now looks clean and simple. Can you see how clean this grade looks? No stress, just what? A beautiful work, beautiful skin tone, and beautiful white balance. So that is where your skin tone starts from. If your white balance is good, trust me, your skin tone is going to be beautiful. Once more, thank you for coming back to my YouTube channel. It's always a pleasure having you all watch my videos. I'm really happy to keep bringing informations like this to your screens. Make sure you hit the subscribe button, like my videos, drop comments on things you want me to talk about. And the LUT is available if you need it. My number is on the screen, so you can easily reach out to me on any of my social media accounts. Thank you once more for coming back to my YouTube channel, and I will see you all in my next class. Goodbye.